Hello, lovely, and welcome to our destruction meditation. So for this meditation, I'm going to invite you to lay down somewhere comfortable. This can be on your back or your side, on your bed or a yoga mat, whatever feels good to you. We're going to do a few held breaths. So we're going to breathe in, hold, out. Let's do 5 of those in a row, all right? In, hold, out. Feel yourself melt into the darkness with your eyes closed. Feeling yourself drift into the ether. Drift into that moldable darkness. We're going to go on a journey together. We're going to examine different destructive forces in humanity and in nature. We're going to feel for them inside of ourselves. We're going to embrace these destructive forces with open arms. So first we begin with a wildfire. Not a raging one, but one that is proper, creeping along the forest floor, burning up the leaf litter, turning old wood into ash, breaking down old logs, returning their nutrients down into the soil, heating up the seeds that lie dormant in the earth. Feeling the crackle, the pops, feeling the heat of the fire, feeling the smoke, knowing that this fire brings death and destruction. But after a while, it has made way for new growth. It has made way for new life. If we do not have this destruction regularly, all of that material builds up, becomes far worse, taking out entire swaths of forest. But regularly scheduled destruction, regularly scheduled fire, is an important part of the ecosystem. Feeling that destruction within you, that regularly scheduled destruction, that regularly scheduled pain, the regularly scheduled endings and changes, knowing that they're a part of your ecosystem as well. Now the environment changes to a raging river swelled over its banks. The water churns, carrying rocks, carving out banks, slicing its way through fields. This river is destructive. This river carves its way through anything in its path, spreading out thin and flat over the valley. But when this river recedes back into its banks, after the destruction is over, it has left behind new seeds, new earth, more nutrients. This cataclysmic flood that is incredibly dangerous, incredibly harmful for animals, plants, people, structures. These floods are incredibly important to the ecosystem. We need this regular flooding. The ecosystem depends on it. And we as humans benefit from it. A flood can be both a horrible disaster and an incredibly necessary function. Find the flood within you. Feel how it changes the landscape of your inner workings, how it changes the landscape of your life, how you need this change, how you need this destruction. The scene changes to a revolution. People screaming, fighting in the street for their rights, battling tyrants and oppressive governments, fighting for freedom, fighting for liberation. These revolutions are bloody. These revolutions are messy. They are not easy. So much easier just to sit by and allow the status quo, and yet this destructive force of society, these revolutions, these liberations, they are necessary. We need these disruptions. Find the revolution within your heart. Find the rebel. Find the humanitarian, the freedom fighter. Welcome this part of you with open arms. It's a scary role. It's a hard role. But we all have this part of us that says, this is enough. This isn't right. Now we go to a surgery room where a surgeon is making a precise incision and ever so carefully scraping out the infection. Infection, an aggressive sign of life. Bacteria and viruses aggressively multiplying, and the surgeon strategically killing off that bid for life. The destruction of some to benefit the larger picture. Notice how even this life-saving skill is a form of destruction, of harm, of pain. Notice the surgeon in your own life, the surgeon in your own soul, the way that you strategically cut out things that no longer serve you or that threaten you. the precision in which you remove these offending pieces. The surgeon is necessary. And finally, we bring ourselves to potentially the smallest of our disruptive characters. We bring ourselves to the heartbreaker, the one who knows when a relationship has run its course, when it is time for a connection to come to an end. The heartbreaker who says, "You will not treat me this way." The heartbreaker who says, "I cannot treat you this way." The heartbreaker who says, "It is time for a change." We need the heartbreaker. We need the person to call for change in our personal relationships. We need the person that is ready to say, "This is enough. We've done enough." Who is not afraid to embrace the end. Who is not afraid to embrace the death of love. Who is not afraid to embrace the death of a single love. And, through embracing that end, opening the arms to newness, to freshness, to change. The heartbreaker is necessary. You are necessary. Your destruction is necessary. All these different forms of destruction play a crucial role in our being, in our world. We cannot have life without death. Notice the appreciation you have for death, for the end of things. Feel where that sits in your body. Give yourself gratitude for this appreciation. Give yourself gratitude for being able to step up into this role of destructor. For being able to don this disguise in your pursuit of life, accepting death, accepting destruction, that you must sometimes destroy in order to live. Give yourself lots of gratitude and love today. As you slowly wiggle your fingers and toes, shifting around, feeling your clothes, feeling your skin, your muscles. Go easy on yourself for the rest of the day. Give yourself some self-care. And pay attention to all the different ways destruction shows itself in your life. Whether it's something as simple as tearing open a bag, or something as large as a divorce, or a surgery, or a natural disaster. Destruction is a part of life, and you are a part of life. Good job.